Welcome back, everyone is here. Nice morning with the hail. Yes, it does hurt hitting you, but feel okay. Not a lot to do in this month, but I'm gonna make a decision for me. Go into construction. We're gonna buy a greenhouse. I was gonna expand this field out this way, but I have no way of loading it up, so it's gonna have to first off be set to selling on its own. Go over here and look at it. Put it all the way off out here. Still have to remember I've got to buy a water tank. Want to be fun. Go back and forth. I think this holds like 40,000. That is going to be a little problem, but it'll be all right. That is fine for now. Kind of had to give me room. Want to give room from the field. Get in here. Go here and look at it. You can do chilies, garlic, lettuce, cabbage, spring onion, strawberries, and tomatoes. Cost per month. Let's go in here. Prices. I think chili peppers. 1497. Let's look around. Chilies might be the best one to do. Lettuce. I don't know. Lettuce might be it. Napa cabbage. Strawberries is down here somewhere. Spring onion, strawberries, tomatoes. So it does look like for now lettuce would be the best bet. Now let's look. Chili peppers. It takes cost per month 2 inactive. How much water does it take to make lettuce? Get more cycles too per month. Lettuce. You get more and it's more cycles. Go ahead and activate that one. Storing, selling. No materials are missing. Now I can activate more. Then what's in there? Got that going. Got the door. Now let's go into our sales, which out there would be a nice one to get. Need to get water. Where are the barrels? 8,000 out there. Right there would be nice to have. 6, 2, 8. Buy this one. Yes. So it did spend us quite a bit of money. This will be done in about 3 to 4 months. You had the grass field over there. Now we have us a greenhouse. All in all, to help us progress, get what we need. We have a very minimal. We really don't have the very minimal stuff to actually run a farm yet. We really do not. if you think about it. I got a harvester, got one tractor, is this, and it's outrageous to repair. Have one small trailer, lime spreader, herbicide. All we got. We don't have us cedar, none of that. I kind of, yeah, I want to wait. I could buy a smaller cedar, but it's just now 2 fields. Me having cedar on my own, it's not worth it. Now, if I had another 2 more fields, cedar would be worth buying, unless it's, I find it on sale at the moment. Stuff like that. So I need to get my progression ramped up even more than what it is. I really do. And now we do have greenhouse and a water. I don't even have a front loading tractor to move anything around. Now I need another tractor, smaller, a medium-sized tractor with decent horsepower is what I need. And I want to buy it brand new because it will be the main workhorse. This right here for now will be the high horsepower stuff that I need high horsepower with. And it's a great little tractor. It's a great big tractor. I was going to say little. But where we bought it used, the maintenance cost on it is outrageous. So we kind of need to get this at the moment where we can limit the usage, because how much it costs pretty much operation cost on this, and getting outrageous for typical the small farm that we have. We do have a small farm. Biggest way we're making money is the grass field, and at which I am, after the end of this year, is going to go away. I don't want to be just stuck selling silage all the time, and if I leave it, I'm going to be very, very dependent on it. And I don't want to be dependent on it. Let's go over here. I wonder if this is going to cost us money. That tree needs to go. Because it's not going to be easy to get in here. Without going all the way around. Yep, it does cost us money to fill it up here. Ugh. That's not going to be good. I could do a cheesy way. Real cheap, cheesy. I think everything around here is ledge. Gotta look around. Let me go look around, find us a spot close by to where we can fill this up at. Don't know a good area. Everything is up on a ledge. I don't really want to spend money filling this thing up. Is that going to be too steep? Well, the best thing to do is figure it out. Hate backing. This is a dolly style. Ooh. I hate dollies. You see, I really despise the dollies. Because you lose it like that. And especially with this tractor right here. Cover in. Dolly. It is a pain to back up with this type of tractor. It's hard because how it manhandles it. And I know that's not how you treat it, but you can pull it out there good. I just need to do it better. To how this tail end moves instead of a solid tractor, it's hard. It makes it really hard to back up a dolly like that. It really does. So I'm gonna get this thing filled up, start producing. It'll help us out. Yeah, come on, Phoenix. No. See, back in kind of throws the dolly off. You can't even really hard to back this thing up straight. Really is. No, I can get in there without manhandling it. Take some time. Takes time and patience with this. He is full. It's already made us a little bit money. We went from 40-some thousand to 50,000. So it has made us some money. With me sitting at greenhouse there, what I'm thinking is we're going to need grass fields in the future. So this here will be grass. These right here eventually. That way it's tight. I couldn't put it back any further, so it's pretty tight. That way if I do run in the fields, I'm not destroying the crop in the field. So that will help us out a lot. Doing these in grass, I gotta get more fields before I even start thinking about that and do like that pasture, milking barn, whatnot. I kind of get an idea of how I kind of lay out this farm more and more as I place things. But let's see, harvesting. No, that's nope. Sowing, spring, feeding, wood transport. I think I'll move on when we harvest that. Next month will probably be another. I know. I think this is ready again. Hopefully. Well, this will be ready next month. Sorry. Yeah, it should be ready for next month or month after. It's I need to get a tractor, different tractor type situation. So I don't mind doing it. I know everybody kind of is tired of doing silage all the time. But I will go ahead and comment on this right here. This windmill taps into a spring underneath the ground. No power, no electricity, no nothing run to it. That goes up and down as a pump, pumping it into here, keeping that full. So why in the hell do I have to pay for water? Why? Not like I'm getting it from the government, coming out of a spring, and I'm having to pay for water out of this thing. Ran over. I do not understand. Let's move on to May. See what's Probably skip a little bit ahead to where we can harvest our own field. I'll probably cut that if it's ready next month. I don't know. I'll think about it as we go. Go ahead and move on. The greenhouse made us 10,000 overnight. We're at 60,000, which is going to be great. May, kind of feeling this is going to be done ready in July. Now let's look, see how much it used, didn't you? I did leave. That's another good thing, as it was unfilling unattached to it. And if you barely hear it after I come back and filled it up, you barely could still hear water running. It was still filling it, so it was filling it as it was using it. So that's a lot prettier. Look at that texture. A lot better texture than what was in 22. Take our field over here. The grass field's probably likely. No, it's not dark enough. Don't have that real green. Probably tell me it's ready to mow. You're ready to harvest. It does have one more little stage, I think. Real darker green. Yeah, could do the hoeings. I think we're almost at the point to where really don't have to worry about many contracts. That right there, kind of like our contract daily thing right there. And as I grow, I'm thinking about adding like a few solar panels here and there. And I'm not gonna game breaking overnight. I'm gonna be multi-millionaire. I'm thinking about property maintenance. Solar panel, that one solar panel is up, down, and see, since I placed that, property maintenance went up, -$1. I kind of, as I grow, I want to keep that balanced out to where I'm not losing money per month. That's what I'm thinking about with the solar panels and stuff as I place them and whatnot. Right now we lost $1. That and we gained, lost. See, depends on how it runs, losing or gaining. Right now we're 162 in the positive. Well, that's 100 for May. We still are in the positive as of right now. So that does help out a lot. Balance is 60,000. Next month, probably. I might as well go ahead and get the mowing done. I'll mow it this month. That's what I'll do. Go ahead and mow it this month. We'll bale it next month. Do all that other stuff in a later video. That way you just don't have mowing and baling and me just filling that up. I still get everything that. This time I am not gonna screw up. Wouldn't mind. How much is the lease at? Probably 30,000. Yeah, not worth it. I wouldn't mind having owning that. Never bought that in game. I wouldn't mind it. Difference between these. I'm the bigger. How much difference? That's 25, 24. 25, 24. 26. We'll lease that one. A little wider. Make your life a little bit easier. Not much, but it will be a little bit easier to get the job done. Now my helper right now for this month, I think he asked for the month off, take some time for himself, go on vacation. He's on a little bit of vacation. You see how much I've used it, how much quick the maintenance cost has gone down. Pretty much, let's see, I picked up pretty well. I want to say three times with the auto stacker for round bales. 3 cultivating fields, and then I used it to fill greenhouse up, and you can see down there the blue how much it has gone down. It is going down quickly. But by the end of the season, if we keep using it like we are, we're going to have to spend another $40,000 maintenance on this thing. The reason why I want to get where I can have another a decent sized medium tractor, brand new. There's a baler, but yeah, I'd like to have a brand new one. That way the maintenance cost on it is not going to be as much. It won't go down as fast, and we can use it as a workhorse. And I said previously before in the last video, this one does not need to be a workhorse tractor. It needs to be a, hold it up, it needs to be the powerhouse for the high horsepower stuff, but it doesn't need to be the workhorse. And right now it's our workhorse tractor. It's the only one we got. But that's going to have to change. If we just use it for power, maintenance cost on it is not going to be as bad until eventually we will replace it with a newer one. And we're getting there. With this silage, doing the silage, get us another 50-60,000 in the banks. That'll bring us up over 100. Making average about 10,000 a day with the greenhouse, which is good. That kind of makes up like the contracts I do, and I'm doing all these contracts, and so we can focus more on our stuff. Because the bigger, more field hiccups. Sorry, I was trying to hold it back and keep it from coming, but it did. The more fields we get, the less we can focus on contracts. The less and the more profit we're going to be making, because we will be selling our own stuff instead of selling everybody else's for their profit. Get a little bit out of it. Back up, get this little bit right here. Nick it, boom. Now let's get the edges. Next time if I remember when I do this field, is not to forget to do the edges. Last time I didn't rake the edges and the extras. It was just the main field that was done. But it really does feel a lot better doing your own fields versus going to contracts. Contracts was a great way to start getting going. Having to get our own fields, getting into our own fields, and it makes you feel more accomplished. And starting with the fields, but I do feel a lot more accomplished than I did I'm gonna have to come back over that, but it'll be all right. Back in, turning and back and forth, it throws you off a lot. I will go ahead and tell you that. It does throw you off. But it is nice. Like I said, I've said before, they need to add just a little bit more weight to these things, because they flip and flop so easy, and it gives it more realistic, but it's too easy. Especially when the field registers like, oh, there's something there that it's got to hit, and there's nothing there. This is where we're getting our extra. If I didn't do this, this is pretty much one bell in itself. That's the reason why I'm going up there, doing that hill, and get rid of those trees. I've thought about, once I get the sawmill on that, those trees will go. But if I turn this into a grain field, I won't have to worry about mowing up there. So yeah, I don't have a whole lot of trees to sell in the first place to cut on my own land. So it might be a good thing to cut them just for the lumber. Then we can start working towards the museum, getting the museum done. We do have a shed that we can't use because it has to be built. And right now I think it has multiple stages. And right now it needs the beams and planks from the lumber mill. Can't do the lumber mill until I can get me like a telehandler or a front load tractor. Tractor's front loader. For a telehandler, because if I get a medium tractor with the front 3-point hitch and stuff like that, I don't want a front loader on it. So I don't know. And I might change up how we do silage. Once we get more land, I might start using a silage pit. Instead of belling it, have a big silage pit, put it in it. Get us a forage wagon that we can put additives in it and increase our silage yield. That would be tremendous help. And we can sell some silage, and then silage is going to be a lot for when we start getting animals and whatnot. I wanted to go ahead and just get that little bit right there. So I'm backed up. There's no sense why I'm here to drive off and just leave it and have to drive all the way back to get it. A lot of plans. We're going to get animals. We are. And with the silage bales I've got the water tank. And start get a few babies, let them grow up. That way they won't be eating so much. And or I could get some adults, like 1 or 2 adults, that's close to, a lot closer than a baby, start reproducing. And I could do buy me 2 adults. Probably what I do, buy 2 adults. It won't be as long for them to start reproducing, and then start getting babies that way. Can't milk them without an indoor shed for them, which is around $250 220, 250, 250,000. So we are a long ways off from that, but we could start making working progress towards that and start making money off of cattle by raising them and selling them. Water buffalo, I'll probably do water buffalo because it's one of the new. But I can't do it just yet. I need front loader because you can't just put the bales next to it. You have to, with that, you have to pick them up and put them in the feed trough for them to take. I can't buy them just yet. Typical front loader. If I don't get I probably will. First things first, I need to get a medium-sized tractor, even one I can put a 3-point hitch on it. But first off, get the front loader, so I can have a front loader. Then move into like a telehandler or something like that in the long afterwards. But short term, that would probably be my best way to get that. So that will be good. Problem, I keep thinking I want a telehandler for my lifting and heavy stuff, and I'm not thought about it in that aspect that I said, just for a short term. I'm always thinking of a long term plan instead of a short term quick fix. I do need to do the quick, easy route to get what I need to get where I want to go. That's that's how I need to think. I'm not thinking that way. I'm thinking long term. I believe that is what has slowed me down a lot in progression. It has. It really has. And we got to get there. I plan on being the biggest farmer, running everybody else out of town. What I want to do, run them all out. They don't, what I've seen so far, they don't take care of their stuff too well. They let crops wither, let it wither and die too much. Time for the new guy to take over. It's the same as those small fields. I know it's AI, it doesn't spend money, but at the same time, as a farmer, unless you already have the equipment, that small field right there for cotton and how much the equipment costs, ridiculous. It is. Grandpa's spending so much money to make none. If you don't have the equipment, he's got to pay somebody to do it. Absolutely ridiculous. It is. I don't understand that. I really don't. Some people like doing it. They're just doing it for fun. Even though he's contracting to work out. I mean, he has no equipment. No. There ain't no equipment on the farm, that, even when he owned it. So he's having to contract every bit of it out. That's the reason why he wanted to force me to buy the farm. He wasn't making no money. All part of him bringing me here was just to buy him out. Probably already went through all the money that we gave him for the whole farm. Desperate for us to buy his fields. Really is. That way he don't want no money to go buy all his fields. He don't have no money coming out, and he could just stay outside all day. He does anyway. Watches me from the front porch, standing outside the front porch. He at least go sit on a chair or something. He doesn't. He just likes standing there waiting on me. I'm gonna make his little farm. It's gonna be very, very profitable. That is done. Go up here and get this little hill section right here. I have been doing it. So I'm not swinging it around to get enough. Might we and let's back it into here. This thing hates grass fields. Really does. Really bouncy. Really, really bouncy. There is all this. Mowing is done. Eventually we'll own our own. Grandpa, see, he's standing there. He's just watching me as I drive by. He's trying to keep a close eye on me. Park this outside the door here. Go to our vehicles. Do like that mower. It is a good mower. And get out. I'm gonna look here. I want to get a medium tractor. That just goes up to 210, 71, 303, 87. And goes up to 302, and it does have a front 3-point linkage. 239. The reason why it's going to be expensive to buy one brand new. A lot less maintenance. That's 182. That's the John Deere 303, 234. Putting it up to 300s, me to be able to get it up 300s. Big plus. For the simple fact, in case we need the extra horsepower for it. So it's probably one of these three we'll end up buying. No, that one, this one, this one. All about this. They're all the same price. We're looking at 239,000 that we need to get. Plowing, heating. Here, that right there. It's hard to get that thing right there in there. Really is. He's selling it all the way. That's paper mill. Good long haul. But I'm gonna cut this in a little bit short. About 15-20 minutes less than what I typically do. But don't forget, if you're new to this channel, that subscribe button also gives a thumbs up like. It would greatly help us out. Everybody have a great, wonderful day. Bye.